Hey up guys, welcome back to my EC guide for Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty for the Master Collection. So yeah, doing this on EC, and then we're getting all the dog tags along the way and just getting a few missed trophies, mainly the one for breaking 30 necks and for tranking 100 enemies. So when you load this up, make sure you load your cleared save from your very easy playthrough, just so your dog tags carry over. So yeah, very important to load that cleared save. And then begin, choose EC, choose radar type 1, and you're good to go.
Alright, let's look at your gear.
What you might want to do for this is have your radar off, because it's going to be good practice for extreme modes.
We need to get a fit.
So once you begin, head to the right, and a lot of the dog tags are a little bit different guys, and there's a few extra as well, compared to very easy. So yeah, come up here, hold up this guard, and get his dog tag. Full text guide for this, by the way, in description. Yep, that's Ryuki Matsumoto or something. Yeah, so grab him and then come up these steps. Timing is very important here. If any enemies seem to be in a different place to you as they are to me, or something similar, it's because you took longer, or you're too quick, or they heard something. Yeah, then you're going to hold up this guy. Yeah, Michael S. Footer. Then come down these steps. Now, if you're a bit slow here, this guy down below, he might be just looking in your direction. If he is, just wait near the top of steps for him to look away. He'll normally, if you're too slow, he'll normally walk to the bottom of steps, stay there for a few seconds before he walks away again. So just be careful. And then you're going to hold up this guy, get his dog tag, break his neck. Yeah, the other two, you trank them. And then come inside here, guys. You tranked the other two, because otherwise they might wake up before you get to that third guy, because you spend quite a lot of time in that area. Right, in here. Quickly come around here. This guard should be walking away as long as you're quick. Hold him up, get his dog tag, and then break his neck. I'm still breaking necks because I think I need about 12 more. I've got to break the neck of about 12 or 15 more enemies for that trophy, and then it's just a case of tranquilizing everybody. So yeah, get his dog tag, break his neck. Now here, wait for that guy is walking to walk back away, and then headshot that guy sitting down. That's it, to knock him out. Then come to this guy just as he's walking away, hold him up, get his dog tag, and then break his neck. And then go to the guy down below to the west, get his dog tag and break his neck also. The reason we knocked the guy out on the steps is because he's a stubborn guard anyway, so you can't quite get his dog tag yet. So it's not really wasting any time to knock him out, because we actually need to get his dog tag later on, when we get the USP. So yeah, get his dog tag, break his neck, come up steps, and we'll just grab some M9 ammo from behind the bar. Yep, and then come to the middle steps and take the door on the right. Yep, come around here, and you just want to trank that guy. I believe he's still stubborn, so we'll get his dog tag later on. On extreme though, he's actually just a normal guard. He's not stubborn at all. Right, up here, you got that camera, remember? So just carefully hug the wall and crawl, not crawl, but shimmy beneath it. That camera is moving on extreme. Right, up here. Come here, come to the back wall in canteen. Keep to the back wall so that camera doesn't see you. And then come in here, hold this guard up.
Don't kill me.
Get his dog tag, and then break his neck. Yep, and then go up the steps, grab the ration, and trigger the Olga battle. So my strategy for Olga on extreme, well, I guess quite a bit different actually. Because on extreme you can't auto lock onto her for some reason. So this strategy don't work. But a strategy I've got for extreme, which I've developed, probably works a bit better actually. It's kind of easier. But you'll see that, guys, once we get to extreme. But this strategy still works pretty well. Like I say, it just doesn't work on extreme because you will not lock onto her. When you jump over a railing, you'll just be facing to the south. You know, Snake, you won't twist and lock. Fortunately. So yeah, grab that ration. And you want to jump over this railing nearest the crate. And then once she leans over with her gun, wait a second. And then press triangle to jump back. And then as you're jumping back, hold L1 and hold square so that you automatically lock onto her. And then fire. Don't fire straight away. You literally need to wait like a moment before you fire. If you just spam fire as you're jumping over, you're likely to miss it and hit the railing. You just have to give it a moment, that's it, to hit her like so. It looks like you're going to miss her, but you will hit her. Like I say, when she leans over the railing with a gun, you wait about a second. So she'll lean over with her gun, then you wait a second, and then that's when you jump back. If you wait too long or too quick, she'll normally catch with one of her bullets just as she regain control. So yeah, wait about a second when she leans over. There we go. Yeah, if you're too quick or too slow, that's what happened. You'll kind of miss her. Like I say, don't worry, we'll not be doing this on extreme. The extreme strategy is almost, well, it's kind of really hard to get hit actually, if you actually do the strategy well. I mean, here she can still kind of hit you if your timing's a bit off. Right, one more hit. Yep, and you need to kill her before she activates the spotlight, guys, because once she activates the spotlight at the back, you will no longer auto-lock onto her. Right, and once you killed her, we're going to drop her to get a dog tag. Yeah, pick up her body and lob her back down and pick up a dog tag. Olga. Right, then we're going to head to the east. Yep, to the east, and this guard will come out the back door. You can hold him up straight away.
Freeze.
Yep, and then get his dog tag, and then break his neck afterwards. Once you get a trophy for breaking 30 necks, you can start tranquilizing enemies after that. Oh, and there we got it. Nothing personal. Yes, that one. Break the neck of 30 enemies. Once you got that, no need to break necks anymore. Just trank them, guys. It's much quicker. And that's what we're going to be doing for extreme anyway. So it's good practice. Right, come back in here. Grab the USP ammo. And then come down the steps. Right, back in here, you're going to knock on that wall to attract the guard to the north. Yeah, then once he comes around to check it out, trank him from behind.
Freeze.
Yeah, I've already got his dog tag, I believe. Yeah, so just trank him. Or break his neck, I guess. If you want, if you just want a few extra kills. Right, shoot that control unit with your USP. To deactivate laser field, then quickly come in here. Now be quick, grab the M9 bullets, go back out, because once you come in here, that guy comes up from the steps, and then as soon as he starts walking back, hold him up and get his dog tag, and then trank him afterwards. Tranking 100 enemies for the trophy. It's actually quite a lot. Right, down here, you're going to shoot that camera now. On extreme, this camera's rotating. Did I tell you that? And there's actually a guard down here as well. When you come back down from the boss. Right, so go down the western steps. I've done the tank on extreme. I'm not quite done plant yet. Yeah, wait for that guard to walk away. Hold him up. He's a stubborn guard, so you need to shoot near his head or somewhere. That's it. Put a bit of fear into him. And they'll drop his dog tag and they can trank him afterwards. Yeah, so I could sort of tell you what I do on extreme differently on the tanker section, but I can't on the plant yet. Yes, M9 bullets underneath them steps. Right, once you're back here, tranquilize that enemy as he walks to the east.
Freeze.
Yep, and then break his neck. Right, come out here, go through this door, and then come back in. Yeah, that guy, you do want to break his neck, by the way, it's important. And then you're going to go back in. What you see now, what's going to happen, that guy's going to be sitting on the steps. And they're going to quickly hold him up.
Freeze.
Like so, guys.
Are you going to shoot me?
Yeah, so when you first come in here from the upper level, he won't be here. You actually have to come in from one of the side rooms for him to appear. That's it, get his dog tag. He's a stubborn soldier, but now I've got USP. He's going to give it up. And they're going to go down into the engine room. Grab the stun grenades on your way down. Not, I guess not that we need them, but force of habit.
Freeze.
Right, hold up this guy. Yep, get his dog tag. Right, yep, hang over here, don't worry, he will not see you on here, even on extreme. Then hold him up. Now when you try to get his dog tag, you might want to drag him away from the railing, because on extreme, I've had this dog tag fall over the railing a few times. So you might want to drag him just away from the railing before you hold him up. Yep, get his dog tag and then come down. Hold up this guy at the bottom near the pillar.
Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
Yep, so that's how many? That's 3 dog tags at the moment in the engine room. Right, come to top of these steps and get this guy. This guy actually patrols on extreme, he doesn't just stand still. Yep, so get his dog tag. You might want to move him just over here a little bit.
Don't kill me.
You see that guy on the top level as well there to the top left. Yeah, hold him up, grab his dog tag. Now be careful going around here. If that guard at the top is looking out to the right, he might see you. So you might want to go down the lower level and make your way up here. Now you're going to wait for him to patrol across to the bottom end, and then once he walks back, you're going to run up and quickly hold him up. Just be careful because he can see you here, he can see below, so make sure you're not too far away from the wall.
Freeze.
That's it, hold him up.
Please don't.
Yep, come down here, trigger this little cutscene where this guy will start repairing the door. And then come back down here, wait for him to come through and then hold him up. Make sure you're quick before he starts calling on the radio.
Don't kill me.
Yep, just a normal soldier, this guy. Stephen A. Weeks. Right, now it's going to be 2 control units we need to shoot now. So you've got that one there, which is sound very easy, but crouch. There's one just there. Now be very careful because of C4. You might want to lay down. You can see it a little bit better. Yeah, shoot that control unit. You see it's just on top of the bomb on my left there. We can just see it if you crouch or lay down. Right, deck 2 port. So this is exactly the same on every difficulty. This part. There's always 3 enemies here no matter what difficulty you're playing on. And the strategy is always the same. So keep coming down until you see the far soldier in the distance. And then once you see him, go right. You can do that same strategy on extreme. Right, shoot that light with your M9. He'll come to check it out. And then once he does, we're going to hold him up from behind. Grab his dog tag. Yep, and trank him afterwards. That's Mr. Lloyd. Right, then carry on down to the far corner. The guy will come in on his radio. So just hold on here for a few seconds for him to come into the corner. Hold him up.
Don't kill me.
Grab his dog tag, guys, and trank him. Of course, if you still need the trophy for breaking 30 necks, you can keep doing so. And then once you get into this small room with the vents on the floor and the pipe on the north wall, the guy is just to the right. Now you want to wait for him to be asleep, and then you want to drag him out into the middle a little bit, and then hold him up. The reason being is if you try to hold him up just in a sort of default state when he's sleeping, sometimes the hold up don't quite work for some reason, and then when you try to run away, he'll wake up just before and notice you. So it's just safer to grab him, drag him away, and then hold him up from behind. Now you want to grab that M9 ammo from behind the pipes. Now on extreme, this is where I make my first save on extreme in this room. This is the only save I make on the tanker, because this bit can be a little bit messy. Now what I do different for this one on extreme is I come straight away, I come to the back and stop in the right corner, the rear right corner where the ration is, and I just remain standing. I just keep standing up. I don't keep crouching on extreme, I just stay standing, and I shoot them all from the back right corner. It seems the furthest away you are from the enemies, even on extreme, they're less likely to hit you. And the closer you are, the more, I mean obviously they're all going to be shooting you in the same manner, but their bullets have more chance to miss when you're, you know, at the back of the room. So it actually works quite well in extreme. Yep. Wow, that bit went really quick. So yeah, you just got to keep killing the first few enemies, get headshots until eventually 3 enemies will spawn out the room on the right and start walking towards you.
Okay.
And then them 3, you just headshot the first one, and then the second, and then the third, and that's it. Yeah, got through that mega quick then. But it's not too bad on easy because you can just heal if you need to. Right, and once you start here guys, hold number 1, open the door behind you, and grab the M9 bullets on the left, and there's a ration in there as well. I'm just going to save my game now actually, because this dog tag we're going to get is very, very messy. For some reason, you know that guy in underwear in the middle of the guards, you see that guy down there, he's got a dog tag, and it's mega hard to get to it. So like that's a massive troll from the developers putting a dog tag on that guard in the underwear. So going to come all the way down to the bottom. This is going to take you a good few minutes. So what you might want to do after this, if you get a dog tag and then get seen and then continue, you'll spawn back at the start of this area with all the time back, but you'll also have the dog tag already. Because when you continue, you keep any dog tags you've already got. Yeah, so you're going to start tranking all these cards. I know. So if you shoot them standing up, like so, they'll fall asleep instantly no matter where you shoot them. But if you knock into them, if you walk into them by mistake, they will hear you. Well, it'll wake them up basically. But what I normally do is the first 2 columns, I just trank all of them guys while they are standing like so. But if you come 2 columns in, column 3 and 4, near projector, you want to hold these guys up one by one and then trank them. So hold them up, trank, hold them up, trank, and when you hold up and trank, you need to go for headshots. Yeah, they'll only go to sleep from any body shots when they are just standing normally. If you hold them up and trank them, you need to headshot them. So yeah, as you can see, the first 2 columns, just trank all them where they're standing. But then column 3 and 4, you want to hold these up and trank them. Now be very careful, if you haven't got your radar on, you might want it on here, just because it'll be easier to tell if you're getting too close to the field of view of any of the enemies. If if you missed one as well. So yeah, just carefully hold them up, and when you're near that projector, guys, if you're in line with the rear row of the guards, the projector shouldn't see you. Yeah, so I'm just making sure these 2. You need to basically trank everybody from the 3rd row to the back when it comes to working down to this underwear guy. Because the underwear guy is in the 2nd row. So yeah. And then I'm just going to get these 2 behind him. So I've done this. I've done the 3rd and the 4th row. I've hold them up and knocked him down. But the one directly behind the underwear guy, you might want to hold him up, because it can be a bit tricky. Yeah, I mean, I managed to pull it off here. Yeah, but if you knock into any of them ones which are standing and sleeping, guys, it will trigger an alert and you'll die. So yeah, the one directly behind the boxer guy, you might want to hold him up and knock him out, unlike me. Right, and then once you can get to him safely, pull him out of the way, hold him up, guys, get his dog tag, and there you go. Escamalone, probably the most annoying dog tag in the game. Right, so once you got that, yeah, it's taken a good 3 minutes. Like I say, if you get spotted now and continue, you'll be back at the start of all your time back, but you'll also have that dog tag still. Yeah, so coming back up to the next floor, and we're going to shimmy across to the far end. Now you want to make sure your health is full. If your health is not full, your grip is going to deplete much quicker. So yeah, if it's not full, use a ration and then start shimmying across. Yeah, I don't know why, but if you're in the water or using your grip, if your health is low, it depletes much quicker your oxygen and your grip meter. So once you get to the far end, there will be a guard. Just going to wait for him to turn away before you jump over. Yeah, so there he is. Just wait a moment, that's it, and then jump over quickly before you fall to your doom. Hold him up, grab his dog tag. It doesn't matter if you shoot him in the helmet, it's made of paper, I think. Just there for show. Right, and head into hold number 2. Now, same again, jump over railing, shimmy to the far end, and then go into hold number 3. There's actually wires in a lot of these rooms which you can shimmy across to get to the far side. But obviously we don't really need to do it here, and you can't do it on extreme just because your health likely isn't going to be full, and it takes too long to get to grip level 3. Right, and through this door. Yep, so you can hold up this guy in front of you, get his dog tag. Yep, then you're going to take a southeast picture of Metal Gear Ray from this spot. Yeah, my time's getting quite low, but if you did what I mentioned, you know, die, continue to keep that dog tag and get the time back. Now, once you get to this gap in the railing, you're going to shoot the 3 enemies. That's it, on the ends of the front row. The first 3 enemies on the end of the front row. And then slide down this pipe. Yep, and then take a picture of the Marines logo on Metal Gear Ray. Yeah, then hold up this guy here, who's kind of nodding off every now and then drag him to the back so you've got more space to hold him up. Yeah, then hold him up, grab his dog tag. Yep, so got one more to get. This one's a bit tricky. So you want to come, you see where I am now? You want to come and knock on this wall. Now when you knock on this wall, that 4th guard in the front row is going to hear it. That's why you had to trank the first 3. So the 4th one is one which hears it. And then once you see him go to investigate, you obviously hide in that corner so he's not going to walk around and see you. Then when he walks past, you're going to come behind him, guys, and get his dog tag as well. Rock Young. And then from there you're going to come to the southwest corner, take a picture of Metal Gear Ray. Yep, and then go to the middle of the south corner. Stick to the south wall here and you shouldn't get spotted. Yep, take a south picture of Ray. That's it, that's the 4 pictures you need. Just careful if the enemies are doing their stretches. Yep, download all 4 pictures onto the computer. And that'll complete the tanker part, guys. Yep, I think when my extreme / dog tag guide goes up, I think that might be the only guide out there on the net which gets almost all dog tags on extreme. Right, and there we go, guys. So yep, next up is the raiding part in the big shell plant. Yeah, make a save if you want, it's up to you. I mean, on extreme we can only make 8 saves, but we're not on extreme yet. the M9 will be in a slightly different place for riding. It's still in the starting room, just in a slightly different place. And on Extreme, it's all the way in the warehouse. So yeah, on Extreme, you don't have the M9 for quite a bit when you start riding. So yeah, you should have 43 dog tags altogether with riding. So we're going to grab the M9 first. You want to jump over this railing. And then shimmy across a little bit. And then jump back over into the enclosed area. And there's the M9, guys. Just to the right of them diving suits. Grab it. And then shimmy back across. You can jump into the water, but it takes longer. So just jump back over the railing. Shimmy back across. Come over here. Jump up. And grab the 2 stacks of M9 bullets. Open this door. And then head through into the elevator area. Yep, these guards will wake up very quick now and almost at the same time. But if you stand in a very specific spot, you can kind of get a dog tag from one and already be holding up the second one just as he wakes up. So yeah, come over to the nodes, use it, put in your code name. Yep, I'm not going to be using the radar now. So all these nodes, I'm not going to bother activating anymore. Yep, so he'll wake up first, but the other one will wake up almost straight after. So you want to stand about here. So you're behind the enemy, which is lied on his stomach. But close enough to the enemy on his back, so that you can hold him up as he stands up. And then this way, you can hold this guy up, get him to draw his dog tag, trank him, and then move to right slightly. And be holding up the other guy, like so. Yeah, it works pretty well. So yeah, make sure you're standing just behind the enemy line on the stomach. But make sure you're close enough to guy on his back as he wakes up first. And then you hold him up as he stands up, get his dog tag, trank him. And then move right slightly until the guy is just stood up with his back to you. Hold him up, get his dog tag. That's it, both of them. Yeah, because on Extreme, you don't get the M9 until much later. You can't actually hold them up on Extreme. So we have to get rid of them another way. Right, once you get to top, guys, we're going to go through the west exit. So yeah, just crawl beneath the hole in the fence, grab the M9 ammo, and head through. But the thing is, on Extreme, we don't need to get every single dog tag. You can get all dog tags on very easy, all dog tags on easy, and then you need about 80-90% of the dog tags on Extreme. So you don't need to get every single one, luckily. Right, we're going to come down here. Yeah, so some Extreme dog tags, we probably will leave them. Like I say, them 3, probably won't go back down there to get them on Extreme. Yeah, so once you get control, go in through the northwest exit, guys. Don't worry about him, we're going to get his dog tag later. When you actually need to trank him. So yeah, just leave him for now. Take northwest exit, come into here. Now carefully watch the loud flooring. Come over to this south guy first and hold him up. I come to this guy first now because he's the only one which is moving. So go straight to him, hold him up, and then this guy's just going to stand still. Now he will look left and right slightly, but if you hug the wall like so, when he looks right he will not see you. You'll be just on the outside of his field of view. If you put the radar on, you'll see what I mean. Yeah, then hold him up and get his dog tag. Trank him afterwards. Yep, and then once you've done that, guys, got both their dog tags and tranked them, take the far west exit. There'll be 2 cameras in this room on Extreme. Yep, and a few different guards. Yeah, not straight away. I mean like when you come back. Yeah, so grab that Sockum ammo. Grab the Sockum ammo from the first locker near the north door. And then head through, guys. Yeah, on Extreme as well, after the dining hall part where you get the coolant spray from Stillman, the guards have already spawned in the dining hall. Yeah, so the Extreme Big Boss / dog tag route it's going to be quite a bit different. But it's been very interesting to plan actually. Yeah, grab the chaff grenades on the right there. Right, come into the dining hall. Yep, so head into the far north room, guys, for that little cutscene with Stillman. You get a coolant spray, I believe. Do you get... Is it key card level 1 as well? I've got it right in my text guide. You've also got less ammo now as well with your M9. You can only hold 61 bullets now, maximum, compared to very easy's like 106 or something. And extreme is 46, I believe. Yeah, let me just get to where we were.
Glad to hear still. There's no need.
Yeah, but it gives you the sensor 8 as well, and also key card level 1. So I'm taking a slightly different route now, because on EC, you probably noticed we don't have the SOCOM suppressor. So now if you try to scare any stubborn guards and other enemies nearby, it's going to trigger an alert. So we're going to come down here into the toilets on the right and do that C4 bomb to begin with, guys, just above the mirrors. Right, and then go out the southern door. So that's bomb number 1. There's more bombs on extreme as well. Everything is just much, much worse on extreme. So you're going to shoot that cipher before it reaches you. Yep, that's the only one we need to shoot for now. Yep, and then dodge to the end here. Now, there's 2 enemies here now. We're going to come into this room first. Now, it's an enemy walking away. But you keep to the left wall. So if you run too far, you don't actually walk into him by accident. And then hold him up quickly. Get his dog tag. And then come to the southwest corner near the door. Then slowly move forward a bit. And watch for the guy when he walks past. He just walked past. Did you see him? And then come in here and hold up this guard. Just as he's walking back to the north. Now he is a stubborn guard. That's why you do him last. Because otherwise, when you shoot near him, the other guard is going to hear. So it's very important you hold up them both guards in the same order. Right, get a C4 bomb next. Just close that little cabinet and defuse it. Yeah, I'm quite pleased that I think mine's going to be the only extreme big boss rank guide out there with dog tags. Right, once back in here, guys, tell the northern route. Because there's one guard here now, but he's going to be walking along. He's going to be walking from the southeast up to the northwest. So that's where he took the north path. Right, we're going to trank him now. So hold him up, get his dog tag, and then trank him. Yep, like so. Get his dog tag, and then come to the pump room, and we're going to deactivate that bomb. There is a camera in here now, by the way, so just be careful. Do not go anywhere I don't. Until I show you where it is at least. It's actually on the far northwest wall in the top corner. Yeah, grab that ration, come to the middle here, and defuse this C4 bomb. I think this is bomb number 3, is it? Yeah, I think it's bomb number 3. Yeah, defuse that. Yeah, on extreme, if you're worried about some very tricky fights, yeah, no need to get this. It's just a bandage. I think for a moment there, I thought it might be pentasmin, which we do need quite a bit later for the oil field sequence. I don't think you get much weapons weight on very easy. Yeah, crawl back out once you've done that bomb, guys. And yeah, you're going to see where this camera is now. So yeah, there it is. You see it in the corner. We're going to shoot that and then go and get the SOCOM ammo. That's it over there. It's going to be really helpful for a Fat Man fight if you've already got like a full stack of SOCOM ammo. Right, and out the northeast exit onto the FA connecting bridge. Right, you're going to shoot that cipher down to begin with. And that guy's going to hear and get confused. And if he gets confused, you can quickly get over to him and hold him up. If he doesn't get confused, he's going to walk back down the steps, and he's going to have to go down the steps after him, guys, and hold him up. Yep, he is stubborn, so you're going to have to shoot near him to scare him. And then get his dog tag and trank him. And now it's very important, take the upper east exit here, guys, not the lower one, take the upper one. Yes, it's short F warehouse. So you're going to come to this corner just near the door, and then trank his head just as it appears, slightly, very slightly, just around the corner. Then come here and trank that guard. I think he's the only extra guard on the plant section on EC mode. I think that's him. Right, so you're going to drop down that railing next to the west. You're going to quickly defuse that C4 bomb. And quickly try to get back up and hold up that guard before he walks back. If you're not quick enough and he starts walking back, then just wait a moment for him to walk to the south again, and then hold him up. Get his dog tag, get a stun grenades, and what you want to do now, guys, is go out the southwest exit and then come back in. Because that very first guard we got rid of, he's supposed to call back on the radio and update HQ that everywhere is safe. But eventually, somebody will come in to investigate why he's not calling back. But if you go out the room and come back in, it sort of resets that timer. So it just gives you a bit more time. Right, grab this cardboard box. Come through this vent. And this is how you get a Socom suppressor on EC. I'm not quite sure if it's here on Extreme, so I've not got this far with my planning. I only got up to Stillman. Yeah, grab a Socom suppressor, guys, grab a Socom bullets, and then jump up these barrels, drop down in the middle. No need to get a mine detector because you don't have a radar. And then up the steps and take the upper north exit here. Yeah, so you see they just radioed in to find out why he's not called back. But we got out before that happens. Right, it's a guard. Yeah, that guard, we're actually going to trank him in a second. So just come forward a bit and to get that automatic codec call. Yep, and then from there, aim up and headshot him, guys. That's it. Once you knocked him out, yep, crawl along here until you've got 3 claymores. Yeah, crawl along the middle until you've got 3. That's it. Once you've got 3, you're safe to go. That's it. The middle is completely clear of claymores now. Whenever you go back through that room, you can just go straight along the middle, guys. There's no claymores there. Right, once in the parcel room, come over here. Crawl beneath the bottom conveyor belt so you come below this enemy. Hold him up and get his dog tag as well. Yep, and then grab a stun grenade below that conveyor belt. Yeah, make sure you put a Socom suppressor on the Socom. Just equip the Socom and the suppressor at the same time, and they'll automatically be attached. Right, and then go up the steps to the east into the heliports. There you go, a little cutscene. You'll get control back at the top. Right, and we're going to deactivate this bomb. Well, sorry, first we're going to come around here, getting ahead of myself here. Yeah, go north and then west, and then hold up this guy from behind. Yeah, grab a stun grenade near him. I just got them. Yeah, grab his dog tag. And come over to the plane. And, yep, freeze the bomb below it.
Right.
Yep, that's all we needed for now. And then go back down the steps. And now you're going to hold up the guard on the far west side of the lower catwalk. The lower walkway. Yeah, this guy here. There's 4 claymores there, but we don't really need to pick him up. I think I just picked him up on very easy for the trophies for finding every single weapon. Yeah, get his dog tag and trank him, Yuki. Then make our way all the way back to the east door, guys, and head back into the parcel room. Yeah, so now we've got the M9 and we've got the Socom with the suppressor. Pretty much all we need to get all the dog tags, which we need to get. Yeah, so back in here in the parcel room and take the northwest exit. Right, once onto the connecting bridge, head straight across and you should be able to just get to that guard as he's walking away. Hold him up. There's a guard on the top of the heliport, but we just tranked him earlier, so you don't need to worry about him. Yeah, so hold him up and then we're going to take the bottom exit, very important. Yes, take the bottom west exit. This will bring you to the bottom of the Strut D sediment pool. Now as soon as you come in, quickly go around to the far west side. Very quickly, because the guard now is walking away. He's going to turn and look right over the hole. And you want to try to hold him up before he walks back to the north, like so. Yep, but because we've got a Socom suppressor now, make sure the suppressor is attached, otherwise you'll trigger an alert because the other guard will hear. Yeah, hold him up and get his dog tag. Now if he's too close to that hatch, you might want to pull him back. Just so you don't use the coolant spray on him by mistake, because coolant spray will wake up enemies quicker if you shoot them with it. Yeah, lift up this hatch and then freeze that bomb. I think this is bomb number... Don't even remember now. I think it's bomb number 6. But yeah, defuse that bomb. Right, and I'm going to get that guard in the middle. Yeah, some M9 bullets behind the steps. Yeah, so come up and the guy will be in the middle. But because he's got no radar, you're going to have to use first person a little bit to see where he is. Yeah, so that's what he'll normally walk to each bridge and stop and look. He was about to walk to the bridge on the left here, but he saw me, so he went that way quicker. Yeah, then hold him up. Yeah, he normally patrols the middle in a clockwise manner, but he'll stop at each of the 3 bridges before he moves on to the next. But because he'd just been on the east bridge, I knew he was going to go to west bridge next, but he saw me. But yeah, get his dog tag, and then come out the west exit. There's 2 extra guards in that room, I believe, on extreme. Now, when you come in here for the first time, shoot that security camera. Yeah, the Socom suppressed. Now, wait for that guard to the west to walk towards you, and then for him to walk back. Then once he walks back, you're going to chase after him and get a dog tag.
Freeze.
Yep, there we go. Yuya Nan. And then come over into the dining hall. Right, come in here now and get Sensor B. Now that you've got the first 6, Sensor B should be, the door to it should be open. And now we need to go all the way back to where we started the plant chapter for the fortune fight. And that C4 bomb, if you remember, it's underneath the small submarine. So you head back out here, BC connecting bridge. You could be USP and shoot that cipher again, which is respawned. Grab a chaff grenade if you want. I think I only used 1 chaff grenade in the whole game. On EC anyway. Right, and then come into Strut B transformer room. Now straight away, trank that guy walking away from you. That's it, just trank him with headshots. And you can quickly head to the far southeast exit. Right, back on E. Again, take the north path. The guy will be patrolling along the bottom path, so we're going to take the north path here. That's it. If you come from the east door into this room, he'll be patrolling along the top, and if you come from the west door, he'll be patrolling along the bottom. Right, back in the pump room. Go up the southwest steps. Yep, and take the upper western door. There'll be 1 guard here now, at the bottom of the room. Yep, just going to hold him up, get his dog tag.
Freeze.
Yep, and then go into the elevator and it'll automatically take you back down to the bottom. Yeah, so once back on the deep sea dock, yeah, grab a sock and bullets. Yeah, come to far bottom corner, the far south wall. Try not to jump in. I think I tripped over and fell in the water. No, that's I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, come to the south wall, crouch beneath the submarine. And yep, do that last bomb, guys. And then head back into the elevator room for the fortune fight. So fortune fight again, very easy on easy mode, quite easy to do. This strategy is perhaps going to change a bit when we get to extreme. And we'll see when we get there. My Olga fight has changed a little bit. And my hallway fight on tanker. So perhaps every single fight is going to change slightly. I don't think the Metal Gear Ray fight will change. Because pretty much once you get onto easy modes, or buff, the Metal Gear Ray fight can be pretty hard. It's just easy on very easy mode, that's it. On easy and above, you can still die very, very quickly on the Metal Gear Rays. Yeah, so you basically just keep running from left to right. Eventually, I mean, the obstacles will shield you from some of the lightning, her rays, but some of them will get through, so you can't really rely on it as a shield. It's kind of best to just keep running from left to right. And the cardboard box can apparently come in handy here, so I guess it makes you lose sight of you. But we'll save that for extreme. Yeah, it's just a time thing. You just got to wait for the time to expire. Probably like a minute, you know, for the lift to come back down. And then you'll automatically get control at the top. Yeah, some more sock and bullets there if you need them for later. I don't think I needed them, but I just grabbed them anyway. So I wasn't really doing anything else. Yes, inside that container it's just more boxes. Yeah, watch out for falling debris, of course. And don't stand too close to any barrels. Right, yeah, that's it. Yeah, fairly simple on easy. So now I've got to get back to the heliport. And you've got 4 minutes to do so. Or is it 400 seconds? No, I think it's 4 minutes. No, 400 seconds, well. Okay, so you're going to crawl along here because there's 2 claymores. You're going to grab a shaft grenade as well. So once you've got the 2 claymores, you can come through this east exit. I'm going to hold up this guard now. He was spawned in the pump room to the southeast. Come in, hold him up, guys. Get his dog tag. And then take the northeast exit. Yeah, just be careful that the guy in the middle is not looking in your direction. Well, if he is, if you sit at the far end, hopefully he won't see you. Like he didn't see me just then. Right, come out here. Yep, that guard will be over there. You might just want to wait for him to walk back and then make our way across. We've already got his dog tag, remember? So don't need to get it anymore. Right, come in here and just short F warehouse. Right, now I've got the sock'em suppressed. We can hold up these 2 guards. So you're going to wait for him to walk back. And you're going to come up behind him, guys. Hold him up. Shoot near him to scare him. Get his dog tag. And then trank him. There you go. And I'm going to do this guy patrolling to the east as well. That guy there. Yeah, if you wait, he'll walk down and he'll look at the south wall. Giving you a good opportunity to hold him up. Again, you'll have to shoot near him to scare him. And you can trank him afterwards. That's it. So we've got all the dog tags in the warehouse. Like I say, that guard we just did, I think he's the only extra guard in the plant chapter on easy mode. Right, so back out here. There's no claymores in the middle now, remember. And there is a guy on the top of the far heliport. So make sure you're very quick here. So it doesn't get a chance to walk to the top of the steps and then turn south and look. In the parcel room, just come along here and go up the eastern steps, guys, and onto the heliport. Yep, and get ready for the Fat Man fight. So it's very similar to what we've done so far on boss survival and very easy mode. Just a case of shooting him 6 times to knock him down. Shoot him 6 times quickly. Yeah, some shotgun bullets at the top of the steps. Yeah, and then defuse this bomb on the H. Yeah, shoot him 6 times, knock him down. Then quickly try to shoot him for your M9 in the head as quick as possible. If you do it quick enough, you can get a few shots in before he stands back up. But if you take it too slow, he'll stand back up after 1 shot. So as soon as you get control during the boss fights, I always defuse this bomb. Just on this nearby container. Right, then that normally gives him time to come near the H. Or he might be at the bottom of the heliport. Yeah, then quickly shoot him 6 times. Try get 1 or 2 headshots in. Yep, and then wait for a moment again. It can be quite hard to get the 6 shots in when he's moving. But if you wait for him to stop for a moment, you can normally, once you shoot him once, it will stun him. Then get the other 5 shots in. And again, quickly, as soon as you knock him down, try to shoot him as quick as possible because you'll get more shots in. Yeah, so sometimes he might fall too far away and you have to readjust your position to get close enough to hit him. Yep, and watch your time, guys. Do not let your time get too low. Yeah, as you can see, you can dodge into him to actually knock him down as well. Yeah, so that's the second bomb. Make sure you defuse both the first 2 bombs before time expires. And yeah, I think I got him. Oh no, almost. Yeah, so normally once he stands back up, there's a small window where he's invincible for a few seconds. Yeah, I like to leave it to the sort of last few seconds before you defuse the first 2 bombs. Because once they're both defused, he'll start placing more. So the longer you can take to defuse them, the longer it's going to be before he starts placing more bombs. Yeah, then pick him up, drop him, grab his dog tag, and then defuse this massive bomb which he was sleeping on.
Good work.
Yep, so that's a Fat Man fight. Yep, so that's the bombs done. Yeah, so it's going to head down the steps next. There'll be another cutscene. You get quite a lot of goodies here. So you get the BDU suit. I think it's Body Disguise Uniform. I think it stands for, according to the official guide. Yep, so you get the BDU suits. You get a telephone.
Why did they have to bring...
Yep, you'll get keycard level 2 as well. So what we want to do now, guys, is we want to head back to the warehouse and we want to get the AKS-74U. So we can complete our disguise. Yeah, so back down into the parcel room, to the southeast exit. Be quick here before the guard on the top starts to look south and he spots you. Remember, no claymores in the middle here because we've already deactivated them. So when you come here, be careful. Yeah, there's a guy just there. If you're too quick, he'll see you. Just wait at 1 or 2 seconds. Yeah, just wait 1 or 2 seconds before you go around the corner. And you come down the steps, come in here, grab the AKS-74U. That's all you want. Don't take any longer, otherwise the guy in the middle will be walking towards and he'll see you. Yep, and then take his exit. So yeah, that guy did come to check it out. That's why I waited for a moment on the steps. I could see his flashlight and then wait for him to walk back. Yeah, then come back out here. Now walk to the middle of the stream. Yeah, equip the BDU and the AKS-74U. Yeah, come to the middle and then crawl to the west. Once you picked up the claymore, you can start running. Now dodge along here. Be careful you do not go into a crawl, otherwise you likely fall down. grab the AK-74U bullets and come in west exit, guys. As long as you're quick in there, the Cypher shouldn't see which start to spawn, because you get out of the room too quick. Right, and as soon as you come in here, guys, shoot that CCTV above you, that camera. Then equip your disguise, come in here, wait for him to walk past, and then hold him up. Yeah, wait for him to walk past, well, walk alongside the entrance passage. And you want to grab him once you hold him up, drag him in here, and then hold him up in this entrance corridor. Get his dog tag, and then trank him. The reason you do it here is because otherwise this guard here will spot him laying down on the floor. That's why you have to do him in that entrance corridor. So same again with this guy. Equip your full disguise, then once you are behind him, switch to your M9, hold him up, get a dog tag and trank him. Take out that camera on the southeast wall there. Equip your disguise, come in here and hold up this final guard to the west. Remember, get behind him and then switch weapons.
Freeze.
You'll find on extreme, well, even it's more so when you don't have suppressor, knowing what stubborn guards are where is very helpful. Yeah, make sure you got full disguise equipped, guys, when you come to this elevator, because that camera will check. Yeah, go down to B2. Yeah, because if there's like 3 guards in one room, for example, but only one of them is stubborn, it's helpful to know which one is the stubborn one, because you can leave them till last. That way, when you do use your loud weapon, the other 2 weren't here because they're asleep. Yeah, right, on B2, for example, comes in useful in this room here, even though our weapon's suppressed. Yeah, so quickly come down the steps, hold up this guy. He is a stubborn guard, so just shoot near him. That's it. Then get his dog tag and trank him. Right, come to the bottom here. Make sure you got full disguise equipped in case the guards are looking out the windows. Yep, then quickly smash this locker. Yep, 5 magazines should fall out. You only need 3 of them. Yep, and grab a sock and bullets in the locker beside it. Yeah, once you've got magazines, come back here. Now, be very careful doing this. Very, very careful. The enemies, well, except for that bottom one, which goes to computer, they change direction very quickly. And it does take a second or 2 for you to place a magazine down and to re-equip your full disguise. So just be very careful. Yeah, make sure they've just started walking back in another direction. Yeah, quickly place book and straight back to your AKS-74U. Yeah, but an enemy will be not fully distracted by magazine until they actually drop down and sort of go into a kneel, I guess kneel above it. Yeah, wait until they're kneeling above it like so. That way. That's it. They're all ready. Then start holding them all up, guys, and getting their dog tags. Now the top left enemy, leave him until last because he is stubborn. Yep, and when you fire your gun, the others get alerted by it for some reason. I guess it probably depends where you shoot, but yeah. Just leave a stubborn guard for last. The top left guy. This one here. That's it. And then when you shoot near him, you don't have to worry about the other enemies hearing the gunshots when it hits the wall. I think it's when it hits the wall, the enemies can hear it. That's it. You done all the enemies. Grab the directional mic. There is a cardboard box there and some ammo, but you're not going to need it. We'll probably do that exactly the same on extreme. I believe this room is exactly the same on extreme. Yep, then come to the elevator and ride it up to B1 now. Yep, now we've got a directional mic. Right, so be very, very careful in this room. Quite easy to mess this one up. Yeah, so make sure you got your full disguise equipped. Do not forget to do that. Come in here. Grab the stun grenades from that first locker. Grab the sock and bullets from the third locker. And then hold this guard up. Now, he's a stubborn guard. No, sorry, he's not. I forget. I think he's stubborn on very easy. On easy, he's not. He's just a normal guy. Yeah, so hold him up. Headshot. Well, hold him up, get a dog tag, and then headshot him. Then equip your full disguise. Oh yeah, got a trophy here, guys. Don't tase me, bro. Tranquilize 100 enemies. Now what you want to do first is hold up this far top left guy first. Hold him up, come around the front of him, get his dog tag and then trank him. The reason I do this guy first is because this guy's got his back turned. Now just be careful you don't make too much noise. That's it. Now it doesn't matter if you make any noise because no other enemies are going to hear you. You have to get his dog tag, but do not knock him out. Now you want to drag him to the retinal scanner. It's good to do it with this guy as well because he's kind of like, I mean, except for that first guard, he's the second closest to retinal scanner. So you've got less distance to carry him. But yeah, you might want to release him after a few chokes and then drag him again. That's it. Drag him all the way to retinal scanner, guys. Like I say, make sure you got a dog tag first and then head on through. Right, so now Amy's is going to be in a random place. He's only in the very same place on your very first playthrough of the game. Every other playthrough is going to be in a different place. So equip your full disguise. You're looking for the guy in trousers and long brown hair. There he is. Yes, make sure the other enemy is not near you. And then point out your directional mic, remember, and press triangle. Yeah, point it at Amy's and press triangle. And that'll begin the dialogue. Yeah, if you take out your directional mic when the guard is looking at you, it's going to break your cover. So only take out directional mic when the guard is not looking. Right, and then get through these cutscenes. Just get through all of them.
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the...
Yep, no need to listen to Johnny now. We've already heard him.
That man is dead. Anyway.
Yeah, but then once you get control back, just quickly equip your full disguise. That's it. Continue the cutscenes. And then you spawn back outside here. Now, when you spawn back outside, now your disguise has been broken. Just go to the wall to the left of where you come in. And then aim over here with your M9. Now, wait for the guard to walk. That's it. And then headshot him. If you just go straight to the wall, straight opposite the door, you should be just out of his range so he won't see you. But you can just get a headshot on him. That's it. Then come to the elevator, ride it back up to floor 1. Right, it's going to be a kind of caution now. So what I do, I come to the back of the elevator, wait for that guy to walk past, headshot him, come outside. Now look over here. Now a guard will walk down there in a second. There is a guard to the west as well, but don't worry, he shouldn't walk down and see that guard he knocked out, so don't worry about him. Not before you get a chance to do this anyway and get out of the room. But yeah, just wait a moment for this guard to walk down. That's it. Headshot him. And then there's a guy with a shield blocking the entrance passage while leading back outside. Just move a little bit so you can just see his head, guys, and then trank him, like so. Grab the ammo, the M9 and the sockum and head outside. Right, quickly head along this bridge before the ciphers appear. Yep, go straight to the middle and then turn south. And turn southeast exit. We're going to get a PSG1 now. Right, so you just want to come to this corner. Then from here, trank that far enemy. Him there. And then this enemy comes around the corner. That's it. That's the only two. And come to the central part and this room on the southeast of the central part. Grab the PSG1, grab the bullets, and you can grab the bullets from the locker as well if you want. And then go through this crawl space and grab the tranquilizer ammo. Well, the tranquilizer version of it, I guess. Now be very quick before all the reinforcements come in. Yep, out here and just head out the entrance. Be quick before the guides come in to investigate. Yep, and then back out the northeast exit. Now straight across the middle. Be quick before the guy on the top of our heliport looks in your direction. And into the parcel room. And then here you just want to take the northwest exit. that BDU, by the way, comes in useful for the Solidus fights. If you get set on fire, you can equip that and it automatically extinguishes the flames. Right, so quickly come down the steps, not too quick, otherwise he might see you as he walks below them. Just as he walks past, come down the final set of steps, hold him up, get his dog tag, and then be ready to trank this guard in the distance, this guard here. Because he will walk down and he will see that guy you knocked out. So yeah, just be ready to trank him. No need to get his dog tag, we've already gotten it. Yep, and then you want to enter the sediment pool via the top entrance. So yeah, go up the 5 steps, up this. Yep, and in this doorway, right in here, head around all the way to the west exit. Yeah, I like to come to the top doorway because then you don't have any enemies you have to get past. Yeah, so all the way around anti-clockwise and take the west exit. CD connecting bridge. Now if you quickly run over here, that guard should be walking away. And you can hold him up, he's going to have a new dog tag. Well, it's a different guard, but yeah, get his dog tag. And then that guard should start walking around the corner. If you've done it with roughly the same timing. And then once he does, trank him. You've already got his dog tag, so you don't need it. And then into the dining hall. Going to be 2 new enemies here now. Like I say, on extreme, these 2 enemies spawn straight after the very first Stillman cutscene. Yeah, so come in here quickly, hold up this guy, get his dog tag. And then be quick, there'll be a guy on the southern side of the room as well. But he'll slowly start to walk up this corridor we're coming down now. So you need to be very quick. Yeah, otherwise you're going to have to wait in that room for him to go past you. Yeah, then if you're quick enough, yeah, you can come behind, go left and come up behind him. And get his dog tag. Yep, you might want to, from the corridor, you might want to go in first person. Just make sure he's walking past the flowers. You know, just so you don't walk into his field of view. Yeah, then once in here, shoot out that cipher. Yep, and then wait for this guard to walk up to you and then for him to walk back. Yeah, so shoot that first cipher. And then wait for this guard to walk up to you and walk back. And then you're going to hold him up. Yeah, there we go. Once he walks back, he's the only guy we need. That's it. And then we can go back to Sediment Pool and do the Harrier fight. Yeah, so back through the dining hall. The enemy should still be tranquilized. Yep, straight across here. Like I say, the enemies in here should still be tranquilized as well. Yeah, once back into Sediment Pool, take the far north exit. And we'll be ready for the Harrier fight. Yeah, so once you get control back, you can grab the Pentazamin on the left. Yeah, there's a few more bombs now. There's 2 more bombs compared to very easy. Yeah, got that Pentazamin. Only use 1 if you need to, but the rest you want to save until the oil field fight. So the first one, directly above the entrance, there it is. Just shoot that one with the Sockum. And you got these 2 just on the path in front of you. Got that one in the far left corner. You got that one on the silo, just in front of you. You got one on the left of the fire door and the one on the right of the fire door. Yeah, so this way you might want to use a Pentazamin. Yeah, but like I say, just use 1. And then you got the one on top of the far cipher. Yep, shoot is on the very top of his head. So make sure you don't shoot the cipher by mistake. Otherwise it will explode and it'll be a game over. And then once you've done them all, guys, head forward for a little cutscene. And then be ready for the Harrier fight. So you're going to take a Stinger. Take the Stinger missiles. You don't have a radar now. This is pretty much how the fight is going to be on Extreme. It'll be more difficult. But I mean, just in terms of looking for him, yeah, it's going to be the same as it's going to be on Extreme. No radar. So remember, when he flies into the distance, if you can look for his trial from his thrusters and keep shooting him, and if you're quick enough, you should destroy his missiles and hit him at the same time. And he'll do a flyby, of course, when he does that, so you know you've got to do a U-turn. Yeah, whenever he does a flyby, remember do U-turn and look in the opposite direction. And then just keep shooting him. Even if you shoot a rocket when you're not locked on, if you manage to lock onto him shortly after, the rocket should still kind of try and hit him. So yeah, another flyby. Just do a 180. Bit annoying when the helicopter gets in the way. Especially when he flies into the distance and he's directly behind it. Yeah, so at half HP he's going to do that barrage of missiles. Yeah, so just go down to avoid these. Now we'll do a few more attacks now, you're on easy mode. He'll sometimes do like a machine gun fire. His barrage of missile attacks will go on for much longer. Yeah, but I messed up here. I didn't know where he was, that was the thing. And I think it's because I went down as probably just before he fired his missile. Yep, so if he does that, it'll go on for much longer. If you kind of try to stay in the middle there, just on the steps, you can kind of avoid them when they're going to the bottom and to the top. And as soon as he stops, and the missiles have all exploded, try and get a few hits on him. Again, he's going to fly into the distance. But I can see where he is, so I can get a few shots in quickly. There we go. As soon as the lock-on appears, fire. Flyby, so I'm going to do 180. If he does machine gun fire, avoid it in a similar way to what we did that barrage of missiles. Sort of go down steps. Yeah, it goes on for ages, this does. So you can kind of go a little bit down the steps, so you're behind the small wall, and avoid it that way. Yeah, that doesn't work, as you can see. Yeah, this fight will be more optimised for extreme, don't worry. Right, and then once he stops, resume shooting him. If you do run out of ammo, Snake will be throwing it down to you, so don't worry about running out of ammo.
I'll let you go out in style.
And that should be it, guys. Last one. Yep, got him. Yeah, so a little bit harder than what he is on Very Easy. His attacks are quite different and going for longer. Now you might want to save here just in case you do mess up this jump. I'm not sure what to do with my save here on extreme. Do I save before him or just after? Because if you mess up this jump, it's quite an embarrassing jump to miss. But I have missed it before. Yeah, this jump here. If you get the angle wrong. Yeah, but once you land, grab the PSG-1 bullets and also the tranquilizer bullets there. We need them for later. Carefully go across here. And when you jump over this railing, jump over the part where the two railings meet in the middle. Yeah, where they meet in the middle. That's it. A guy will appear on the top left. Now you want to trank this guy. Otherwise he's going to spot you later. So yeah, just trank him. It's safer. That's it. Once you knocked him out, carry on across. I guess you can perhaps use a pentasmine there. We get 5 more later. So it means you've got 5 for the oil field fight. Plus whatever you have right now. Yep. Shimmy across that railing. Climb this ladder. Now it's going to be a guard in the 2 guards here in the windows. What I do, I crawl beneath the second window. Like so. And crawl beneath the 6. 4, 5, 6. Yep. So crawl beneath the 2nd and the 6th windows. And then you'll avoid the enemies. You can get past the 2nd window before the guard sees you. But the 6th one will always see you. Even if you're quick. So it's best. I just always crawl below the 2nd and the 6th. Yep, easy. Dodge. Hold the button in. And time it so you land beneath the 2nd one. Stand up and do it again. Dodge just before the 6th one. So you land below it. And then you can start crawling. And get past. Stand there, guys, if you want a little shower. It could potentially warm you up a bit if you're cold. Right, and once you jump over here, guys, lob a chaff grenade. That's it. It's going to disrupt these ciphers, so they shouldn't see you. That's it. Once chaff grenade goes off, carefully dodge across here. Like I say, there are some ciphers, but they shouldn't see you because the chaff grenade has disabled them. And then come here, guys, into the Shell 2 core air purification room. So when you first come in, there's no enemies.
We start living for ourselves.
Yeah, you can just skip through these cutscenes if you want. Yeah, no enemies to begin with. Right, and then you want to come along here. Yep, you can grab the M9 bullets beside the steps there. And then head into the fire elevator and head down to B2. Where we're going to get a Nikita missile, which is in a slightly different place compared to very easy mode. And it moves again on extreme. Basically, the higher the difficulty, the further away it is in the underwater section. Yeah, so as long as your health is full, your oxygen will deplete much slower. So yeah, remember, press circle to swim. Just keep spamming it. That's all I do. And yeah, I'm kind of getting used to these controls now. I know they're very awkward to begin with, but slowly getting used to these underwater controls. Yeah, so just go right and then left at far end, and then there it is, guys. The Nikita missile. Head back. Of course, you can't look at my map because I've got radar turned off. But this is how it's going to be on extreme, so good idea to get used to no radar. Right, and then back up to the elevator and head back up to floor 1. Right, so now we've got Nikita. We can rescue the Prez. We don't need to shoot these 2 cameras in this room no longer because we've already got a trophy for destroying 5 cameras. Surprised it's only 5. You thought it would have been much more than that. Yeah, so come here, jump onto these crates, and the path through here is a little bit different. So follow Nikita, but you want to go right because that path's blocked now, straight ahead. Then follow the path around and then tell it next right. Basically go right and then right again. And that leads you to a press. But he'll dance around a bit now, so be careful. He'll start doing like cartwheels and stuff. So yeah, just be very careful. You don't hit him with a Nikita. Right, and destroy the control unit for the electric floor. And then head across and save his life.
President Johnson,
So you're finally here.
you've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are
Yeah,
all
so you can
right,
skip this
sir?
cutscene.
Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Don't know why they have to do this.
The Patriot.
Literally standing in front of him and he has to go on a codec course. Not even anybody around to hear.
Are they financial, political, or military? I wish.
Yeah, sometimes I was just letting
That's
cutscenes
right.
play out while I was looking at my text guide and just seeing what's next. You know, looking ahead a little bit. We're not too far away now, guys. What, 40 minutes left?
This is.
The vamp fight strategy still works, by the way. Yeah, grab the sock and bullets. I guess you might need them. We're not going to need them, but there's some sock and bullets there. Yeah, so now you've got key card level 4. Going to head back down to B1. And we're going to go and do the vamp fight.
How did you manage to...
Photos of Snake taken by
Yeah, now what happens, you can still lie down in that corner. But he'll try to, when you shoot him now, as he walks towards you, he sort of like dodges out of the way. But if you just wait for him to crouch, you can just shoot him easily. So the strategy does still work for Vamp. It's quite similar to the Olga one in a way. Because once you see my Olga strategy on Extreme, I just always aim in the same place. And then I wait for the boss to run into my line of fire. And then fire. And it's very similar. Yeah, very similar, Olga and Vamp. I'm in different positions because it's different boss arenas. But it's the same thing where we just always aim in the same place and just wait for the boss to walk into our line of fire. Very easy to do. Right, so time to get your feet wet again. So yeah, back into the water. So you want to take the first right, go to far end and then go left. And then take the next left, followed by the next right. Just keep low to avoid the water mines. And then left and then right again, guys. That's it. They'll take you to the far southeast door. Then spam triangle to open it. As long as you've got full health, you should be able to get out of the water before having to get your oxygen back. So carefully just swim either above or below the scaffolding. Some of the, not scaffolding, but the debris. Some of it, there's like 1 or 2 gaps you can swim through. So you don't necessarily always have to go below it. Sometimes you can go above and below. Just whatever path works for you. Yeah, then open the hatch. And then take a sharp right. And then up here, guys. Yep, to the level 4 door. You'll get a codec call from Otacon and Snake. Right, so ready for the vamp fight. Yeah, I guess it takes a little bit of time. But it's very safe to do so. So go right, go to northeast corner, grab the ammo on the way, lay down. That's it. And just move forward a little like I just did. And then you want to aim about here, guys. It might take you moments just to get your aim in the right spot. But you want it so when he crouches, you're automatically aiming at his head. And there we go. So like so. If you think you were too close to his body, then just readjust slightly. So when he crouches again. And what you're trying for, guys, is as soon as he crouches, you're ready to just headshot him every single time. If you body shot him, you will take less stamina from him. Yeah, so remember, using the M9, you don't want to kill him. So yeah, just wait for him to crouch. Yep, there we go. Easy headshots, guys. Yeah, just keep doing that. There is another way to do this, which works pretty well. Apparently, you stay near the water, and you drop in, so you're sort of hanging into the water. And then when he goes to crouch down to knife you, you jump back up, and then do a melee combo. And then you drop back down, and just repeat. So yeah, that's that way. I'm not sure how effective that one is yet. I know this works really well, so I'll probably give them both a go on the extreme, just see what one works best or which one is safer to do. I know this is really safe, but he might take longer to kill an extreme, because obviously he's going to have increased stamina, and my bullets will do less damage to his stamina bar. But the ogre fight wasn't too bad, so it might not be that different. The ogre fight, I just had to change it up because you can't lock on. That's the only problem. Yeah, so just keep doing this. If you try to shoot him when he's walking towards you, he'll just keep dodging out of the way. He did it on very easy. It's very easy. He won't dodge at all. He's like, doesn't have a dodging perk. So you just shoot him. He'll just stand there and take the bullets from you. Yeah, but if you try to shoot him now, you're just going to waste bullets. You have to wait for him to crouch below you, near you, in order to get the hits in. But it's pretty effective. So that's 2 bosses so far, where we just camp and aim in the same spot and wait for the enemy to come into our line of fire. I'm kind of worried about the Tengu fight a little bit. You know, with Snake. Kind of worried about that slightly, but we'll see how it goes. Just because any damage you take on there, you carry the same health bar into the Metal Gear Ray fight. That's a problem. Yeah, so once you killed him, you get control back. You can grab the M9 ammo to the left here, just in case you're getting a little bit low. Yep, and you can head in here, jump back in the water. Remember to get the body armor here. So go down the steps, go right, and then right again. Stay low to avoid the mines. Go to far end, go left, and then the body armor is here just at the end. I believe this body armor is always in the same place no matter what difficulty you're on. I mean, I'll confirm that in next stream, but I think it does. Right, and then come back down to the fork, go right, and then take a sharp right, and then up here. Yep, out the water. Now, once you come in this room, go down the steps and do a sharp turn and grab the pentasamin on the left side. We need that for the oil field fight. And then open the middle locker, guys, for cutscene with Emma.
Leave me.
Put your ear against my chest and listen to my heartbeat.
Your heart.
Right, now I've got Emma on her back. Just going to carry on, retrace our path all the way back to where the vamp fight was. And then take a hand, guys, and carry her through.
Right.
Yeah, so when you do the final water section with Emma, she's got a smaller O2 gauge than you, because obviously she's got smaller lungs.
Let me guess. That noise.
But once her oxygen does run out, she'll start losing HP. But her HP recovers just if you leave her sitting down for a few seconds. Her HP will recover. So once she starts dying, I'm just going to leave her and carry on till the end. Because if your health is full as well, you should be able to just make it, guys, to the end of this water section without going up for air. As long as you do follow the right path and do not take any wrong turns. Yeah, so health is slowly going down. Like I say, she recovers health pretty quick. So you don't need to worry about it too much. Like I say, all you need to do is just leave her. And when she sits down, she'll slowly recover her HP. Right, and once you get out here, guys, open the elevator and you want to drag her inside because she's scared of the bugs. And then once you're inside, take it up to the top floor. Right, and there's going to be some enemies here now, guys, we want to hold up. So first of all, come to this guy near the vending machine room, or where the node is, the node room. Hold him up, get his dog tag. And you can carry her with you to the southwest corner. Right, and then carefully hold up this guy. Just make sure he is walking away from you. Yeah, hold him up and get his dog tag. Then go back to Emma and escort her up to the southeast corner. And then hold up the final guard, which will come from the entrance. He'll normally come out and then he'll walk north. So you don't have to go and hold him up straight away. You can wait for him to walk north if you're worried about him spotting you. Yeah, so he will eventually walk north. Yeah, he'll look left, pause for a few seconds, and then walk north. Yeah, hold him up, guys, and then grab Emma and take the east exit. Yeah, so once you come out here, guys, there'll be 3 ciphers you want to shoot. Or is it 3 or is it 2? So we shot the first one. Then you might have to... Yeah, it's 2, sorry. Yeah, you might have to wait a moment for the second one to appear. There it is. Yep, so make sure you shoot 2 ciphers. And you can grab this ammo outside, PSG-1 bullets and chaff grenades. There's your ration there. And then take Emma's hand. And then take it east to the fork. And then once you get to the fork, release Emma. You can see she's actually healed some of her HP already, I think. Yeah, then come up here and you want to hold up this guy. Just make sure he's not about to turn around. He doesn't walk very far. He normally just goes left and right a few steps. But yeah, just make sure he's not going to turn around just as you approach him. Yeah, get his dog tag and then come over here and extinguish these flames with your coolant spray. And then once you've took out the flames, take Emma by the hand, guys, and take it into the south exit.
Freeze!
Yes, this first guy you hold up. Wait for the far guy to walk away. If you go too quick, he'll be looking in your direction. He'll see you hold up this guy. So you just want to wait a second to make sure the far guy is walking away. And then quickly hold up this guy and drag him back here. And then once he's back here, you can hold him up, grab the dog tag. And then the far guard, wait for him to walk back before you head over and hold him up as well. Yeah, but with that first guard as well, don't take too long because he eventually walks into the middle. And he doesn't come back into this northern corridor. He'll just stay in this sort of middle part, patrolling near this guy. So yeah, just don't take too long. Like I say, just wait a second or two for him to turn away. And you can hold up the first guard, drag him back, and then come and hold up this guard once he's walking away. And then open this hatch, guys. Once it's open, go and get Emma. You can see she's healed all her HP now because I left her standing for quite a while. Yeah, so now you've opened the door. Head inside there with Emma and you'll begin the oil field fight, guys.
This is right.
Right, so yeah, if you haven't already got thermal goggles, they will be beside you when you get control back, and grab the tranquilizer bullets as well. I think if your ammo gets below 20, then bullets respawn. Yeah, I think it's if you get below 20. Right, so there's going to be some claymores on the very first path to the first silo. Yeah, so on the first path to the first silo is going to be some claymores. Yeah, so make sure you shoot them with a normal PSG-1. And when you're shooting the guards, use the tranquilizer variant. Yes, 5 claymores there. But it's only on this very first path. Yeah, so you got pentasmin as well you might want to use. I've still got them all because I didn't use any earlier. You'll probably need about 6 or 7 pentasmin in total for this on easy mode. I don't use them when I'm shooting the ciphers. I use pentasmins when I'm shooting the guards. Or if you shoot a vamp at the end. Yeah, you want to save 1 pentasmin for vamp right at the end. And if you call Snake for his help, by the way, despite what you might read online, I mean maybe it's been changed in this version, or whatever this version is based on, I'm not sure. But I've died here, looked at my kills on the screen, and then I've done this section, allowed Snake to kill enemies during this section, and then got killed afterwards, and my kills were still on the same level. So any kills which Snake does here does not count towards you, or against you should I say. So it's okay to call Snake and let him kill the enemies, guys. Don't worry, it'll be okay. I mean, it don't matter on this playthrough, but on your extreme playthrough for a big boss rank, I don't think it's going to matter. Obviously I will test it and make sure first. But yeah, when you get a chance to call Snake and ask for his help, kills that he gets will not count against you. Like I think they're classed as indirect kills, which don't class against you. Similar to when an enemy falls over a railing, for example, that doesn't count against you either. Yeah, but be ready when she gets close to that first silo. Obviously, all the enemies will spawn on it. I've got rid of them already, and then the next bunch of enemies will spawn on the second silo once she approaches that, and then there won't be any more until Vamp spawns in. But obviously ciphers will gradually spawn throughout as you kill them. Yeah, it's quite a long and slow section, this one, but it's not really much you can do about it. Yeah, that massive red blob in the sky, that is the sun, by the way. Right, so hopefully soon Snake will call us and we'll have a chance to call him and ask for his help. He's a lot more accurate than me. Right, she finally got past that first silo by the looks of it. Yep, there she is. So yeah, as she gets towards the second silo, guys, be ready to kill the enemies which spawn on it. Well, not kill them, but tranquilize them. You know what I mean. Yeah, tranquilize them. I think have I already called Snake for his help? I think I have. Or did I not? Maybe I didn't. Because I did actually reload this after finding out if his deaths count, if his kills counted or not. Oh no, he is helping. Yeah, sometimes I like to play a game, you know, so you can kill the most enemies, me or Snake. I actually find it quite hard to beat him. Yes, like I say, I think if your ammo gets below 20, maybe it's past a certain threshold. I mean, depending on the size of your clip, maybe that will change on high difficulties. But yeah, on this one anyway, seems to drop. Maybe it's time related, but seemed it might be when you get below 20. Yeah, when she gets past the second silo, of course, she's probably talking to Johnny at the moment. And we can listen in on you if you want with your directional mic. Oh, there she is. Not even got behind it yet. Yeah, she'll be talking to Johnny now. Here she is. Yeah, so when she gets past that second silo, once she gets so far away, a cipher will spawn behind her. So just be ready to kill it. Snake will likely kill it for you. Yeah, there it is. Right, and shortly after, Vamp should appear. So you want to be ready, you want to use your Tranquilizer, PSG1, and of course make sure you got at least one Pentasamin ready, just so you don't accidentally shoot Emma by mistake. It wouldn't be a bad thing. I mean, worse things have happened, but the thing is we need to shoot Vamp to progress, unfortunately. Yeah, so it's up to you where you want to shoot him. Groin shots, kneecap him, shoot him in his toes. I'm just going to go for headshots. Go for headshots, just be careful because Emma's hand is in the way. There you go, got him. Right, so once you get control back in the parcel room, in the top. No, sorry, this is the bottom, isn't it? Yeah, the bottom part of the parcel room.
Snake, what's your situation over there? Emma.
Yeah, so head into here. Take the door on the left. Now, the enemy of the radio, he's actually at the top now. So, and very easy, he's actually in that small room at the bottom. But yeah, now he's over here. You can hear him listening to his music. And then you want to take the southeast door. I think I'd take the northwest door first by mistake.
Freeze.
Yeah, hold him up, guys. Get his dog tag. I think there's only one more dog tag now. And that's the one from Snake at the end. Yeah, so hold him up. If you can't get his dog tag, he's probably dropped beside some type of wall. And his body's in the way, so you might have to move it. There you go. And hug the wall to get it. Right, I'm going to grab them stun grenades. Like I say, you want to take a southeast exit. Yeah, you should have 86 dog tags at this point. You need one more. Like I say, that's one from Snake. And that's every dog tag on very easy and easy. I think in total, to unlock the stealth suit with Raiden, I think you need to get 100. I think it's 121. So you don't have many more we have to get. Right, yeah. Southeast exit, guys. Now there'll be 3 ciphers here. You want to take them all out. Just be careful of that one closest to you. It can spot you if you go too far forward or you're not careful. Yeah, so 3 ciphers. I've done 1. That's number 2 and then number 3. If you shoot them in their gun, they'll be destroyed in 1 hit. But if you shoot them in the ring, that normally takes about 3 hits to knock them down. Right, dodge across this flooring. Watch out for the trapdoors. Right, come into the Shell 1 core. And then head into the elevator, guys, to begin the interrogation sequence. Yep, not far from the end, guys. Almost there. Right, so if you're skipping these cutscenes, be ready to spam triangle. Remember, Solidus will grab you and you have to hold your breath. So yeah, so be ready to spam triangle. Yeah, so be on to Metal Gear Solid 3 next after this, guys. You know, I never really completed Metal Gear 3 back in the day. I think I remember doing Metal Gear Solid 2. Definitely did 1. I played 1 a lot. But yeah, number 3, I don't think I played it a lot. But I've heard it's easier than Metal Gear Solid 2. So I guess that would be nice. Just take my time, something a bit easier. I know there's going to perhaps be more collectibles to plan out. So we'll see. But apparently, yeah, in terms of difficulty, it's a little bit easier than the Metal Gear Solid 2 planning.
You remember me, don't you? You've grown. High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory too?
Yes, remember to hold spam triangle. Or just hold your breath in real life. That should work as well.
So you join. Olga, you can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Yeah, so once Olga appears, shortly after this, you should be able to break free. And why did she damage me then? I don't know. I don't know what happened then. Or was that damage from the holding my breath? Yeah, but once you get control back, you can let it all hang out. And yeah, we're going to head into the Arsenal area, guys. Right, so out here. Arsenal gear, Jujunum. Right, wait for that guy to walk back. Yep, once he walks back, quickly go right and then up these steps. Now, this can be a bit tricky. Wait for him to turn around. Now, quickly go behind him and melee him towards the railing and he should fall over. He won't always fall over, but most time he will. And if he doesn't, you can normally get away from him quick enough. And then make our way along here. Make sure you dodge across the gaps. And then come to this far corner and crouch and hide. Now, guard is going to come down that path. There he is. Wait for him to look south. And then run past him. You all have time. That's it. Now, quickly run past him, guys, and into the exit. Yeah, you will have time to do that. Is it going to work? Is it going to work that well in Extreme? We will see when we get there. Yeah, then in this corridor, keep checking all your codec calls. Keep checking them all, guys, as soon as they appear. Yeah, then keep running from door to door. I'm not sure exactly how you trigger this, but this seems to trigger it pretty quick. Yeah, keep running from door to door, guys. Yep, door to door, keep checking codec calls, and eventually, Rose will call you.
Sorry about.
Yep, once they call you, you'll have the blade.
Move the right stick up and down.
Right, after getting the blade, do not use it just yet, because once you start using it, shortly after a cutscene will advance the story. Now you want to choke out Snake. Don't break his neck, just sort of make him unconscious so that he falls down. Yep, and they're going to pick him up, guys, and drop him, and he'll release a dog tag. Meryl's. Yep, so once you've got that, just start using your blade now until you advance the story. Snake will always attack you here, so I've got to try to figure out something to do here on Extreme, because obviously it damages you a little bit. Yeah, to avoid this damage from him. Probably a way to do it, but I'll figure it out on Extreme. Of course, if you get low in health now, you can just heal. I think I do heal anyway, just before the Metal Gear Ray fight. But yeah, just keep using your blades until the story advances. Yeah, he gets a bit upset when you knock him down, and he always comes and attacks you afterwards. Yep, eventually. Yeah, so just keep attacking with it. Eventually, you'll show off your skills in a nice cinematic, and you'll get a control back in the first Tengu fight. Yeah, this is that part which I said is a bit annoying, so I'm going to do what I did on very easy. All I'm going to do, I'm just going to run to the end, lobbing stun grenades. You don't have as much ammo as you do on very easy, because on very easy you get max ammo for every single weapon. But on easy mode and above, I think, all you get max ammo for is your Stinger missile, I believe. Everything else is at the ammo point you had prior to this section. Yeah, it's going to lob grenades, stun grenades, guys, and just make our way to the top door. Like I said, I've got to do quite a bit of testing with this on Extreme, see if it's better to just carefully pick off all the enemies. You know, so we'll see. But yeah, for EC, we're just going to do it this way. Yeah, try to lob the stun grenades forwards so it lands near the enemies. You know, next enemies that spawn. I'm trying to avoid a bit of damage, but it doesn't really matter on EC because, like I say, you can heal up. And the idea is to get to a far door, and we're going to do that little glitch. So you're going to lean against the door, go into first person mode, then while still in first person, you're going to let go of leaning, and then do a melee attack, and then when you do the kick, you're going to let go of R1. let go of first person mode. And then what that happens, I think it makes you turn around slightly and it glitches you through the door and advances that story part. Yeah, so ration there, and then here come forward, guys. Yeah, now we're going to let Snake kill them all. Snake, he's pretty good here actually. He kills, I mean, he can lose a bit of health, but sometimes he might, once he gets into that rhythm, that's it. The enemies just keep getting killed really quick. But sometimes it can take him, like I say, a moment before he gets into the rhythm. But if any enemies come for you, just be ready with your blue blade, just to knock him out with it. But yeah, sorry, just back to that door glitch, guys. So yeah, the idea is, I mean, you get rid of the guards any way you want. Obviously, try not to kill him. Stun grenades, it seems to kill him, but it doesn't count as a kill. I don't know how that works, but it does. But yeah, your idea is just get to the door by any means necessary. Then at the door, you lean against it. You go into first person mode. Then you stop leaning against it, but you're still in first person. Then as soon as you let go of the door, you do a melee combo. Then during the kick animation, you let go of first person button. And then for some reason what that does, it sort of glitches your arm through a door or something. So you actually trigger that point, which makes story advance. And it makes you just run straight through a door instantly. So yeah, that's how little glitch works. But yeah, this part, yeah, hopefully this specific part will work the same on Extreme, or very similar. Right, and now for the Metal Gear Ray fight. Now, this is very interesting, but this strategy we're going to do here is pretty much going to be how we do it on Extreme. Obviously, you will need to be better with the strategy on Extreme.
Creating the perfect assassin to retire Solid Snake's brother. S3 stands for Solid Snake Simulation. It's a development program to artificially
But yeah, the strategy, it can be quite tricky to do, but once you get it, it works. It does work really well, and it's probably the only strategy you can really use here without taking too much damage.
sound like someone you know, Jack.
So the way this works is you need to attack the first 3
But I've made use of
Metal Gear Rays in a very specific order. And by the way, on Easy mode, you only have to kill 5 to complete the boss fight. On Extreme, you have to kill 20. Very easy was 3, by the way. Easy is 5. And yeah, Extreme, you have to kill 20. So it's going to be crazy. But ammo just respawn in the area when you get low, by the way, in certain spots. Okay, so the way you want to do this, like I say, you have to do this in a very specific pattern. So first of all, you dodge forward. So dodge forward. And then you shoot. You're going to shoot the Metal Gears in the leg, in the knee, by the way, and then the head. Always the knee and then the head, unless I say otherwise. Knee and then head. So you're going to dodge forwards. Middle one, knee, head. The one on the right, knee, head. The one on the left, knee, head. Then do that again. Middle, right, left. So you do that pattern twice. It's in my text guide. That's why I made a save there, just so you can practice this later if you want to. Yeah, so dodge forwards. Leg, head on the middle one. On the right one, leg, head. And on the left, leg, head. And then repeat that one more time for all 3 again. Same pattern. Yeah, always try to go for the nearest leg, so it's quicker, obviously. And then once you've done it twice, and then you're going to shoot the middle one again, knee, head, and the one on the right in the head. Yeah, very important. Then you're going to run to the right a bit to dodge the middle one when he jumps in. And then you're going to kill the middle one quickly. Yeah, make sure you run to the right. Yep, then quickly kill the middle one. Knee in the head. Yep, and then go right. Kill that one. Knee in head. Yeah, try to make sure you hit him. Yep, and then the one on the far left, knee in head again to kill him. It's very important you go right. You kind of want to make it so you're from where you started, you're sort of in the far right corner of the map of the arena. Yep, and then what you'll find, you should be near where all the enemies are spawning in. You can see them all here, and then all you do, guys, you just keep picking off the one at the front, keep killing it until it's dead. Knee, head, and when it eventually jumps onto the arena, keep doing the same thing. If it's only got a very small part of health left, by the way, you can normally just kill it with a headshot. But a knee followed by a headshot will open its mouth, and it does more damage. Yep, and then focus on the next one. Yeah, so this is kind of how it's going to work, guys. I mean, I did get hit first a few times when we started going right after doing the sort of first part of the strategy. So you might have to dodge first a few attacks, but once strategy gets going, it seems to work pretty well. Just hopefully it will work in a very similar way on Extreme. Yeah, that's it. It works well because you don't really give the other enemies a chance to attack because you're sort of killing them as they're spawning in. Yeah, gonna make another save. Yeah, so Solidus next. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this on Extreme. I mean, maybe it's not gonna be much different. I mean, the Metal Gear Ray one is quite annoying because obviously your health carries across from the Tengu fight onto the Metal Gear Ray fight.
I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead.
Now, if you get set on fire here, quickly equip the BDU and it'll instantly take out the flames. Yep, I wasn't looking. I wasn't looking here. I was looking at my text guide. That's why my oxygen just disappeared. Yeah, but be ready to spam triangle, guys, just after that first cutscene with Solidus. And then, yeah, we're going to take care of Solidus. So he's quite a bit different to Very Easy. He's more aggressive now. And he'll deflect your attacks a bit more. Just remember you can block. I always forget about the block button. So don't forget about that. But normally what works quite well is trying to attack him from behind. You know, try and get behind in the best way you can. That normally works quite well. But when you are attacking him, try to make sure you do a combo. When you do hit him, he sort of takes a step back. So you kind of have to hit him and then possibly move a bit closer to him if he gets out of range.
Right.
Right, let's do him. Final boss. Yeah, so equip your armor. I'm not sure if your armor actually helps here. I think it just deflects. I think it just helps with gunfire. But yeah, just be careful when you're running close to him. Most of his attacks you can dodge if you run behind him. You know, run around and behind. But when he does his kick, it has quite a large kind of area of effect around him. That kick there. So just be careful with that. You might not want to get too close. I've got to try to learn to dodge that for Extreme. Yeah, like I say, if you get lit on fire, equip your BDU and that extinguishes the flames straight away. Or I think equipping a cardboard box does the same thing as well. Yeah, so when you do manage to hit him, you want to keep hitting him until you knock him down. And then sort of retreat and then compose yourself again, ready for the next attack. If he jumps on the rooftop, you always want to try to dodge down the roof, because then you should end up behind him. Because when he jumps on the rooftop, he'll always be facing up the roof. So if you dodge down it, you should land behind him and hopefully have a chance of getting an attack in from behind as he recovers. Yeah, that kick, that's what you got to watch out for. That's pretty much the only attack which you can't dodge by running close and around him. That's one which can catch you. Missiles, fairly easy to dodge. Just run sideways and dodge, I guess. You remember, we are using the blue blades. We are trying to knock out his stamina, not kill him. So make sure you use the blue blade. Press square to change it. Yeah, if you manage to grab you with your tentacle, you'll have to spam triangle to hold your breath. Yeah, eventually, once he gets down to below half HP, once he gets a chance, he'll shed his tentacles and get a little bit more aggressive. And he'll dash around a bit more. So again, just going to equip my BDU or cardboard box, I guess that works. And then back to my body armor to get rid of the flames. Yeah, I think he's about to kick me then. Right, he's probably going to go into second phase now. Yeah, I'm just worried about his kick here. That's why I'm running into him and then away. Yeah, if you try and bait an attack and then attack him from the side or behind when he's doing an attack, that works well. Yeah, so he's going to dash more now. But he's also going to dash towards you as well and do a lunge attack sometimes. So Listen to out for any sort of does this war cry. And then when he does that, that's normally when he's going to dash towards you and hit you. There we go. And you want to be ready to sort of dodge away from him or to the side to avoid it. Sometimes you'll do one or two at the same time. His lunges, so be careful. Yeah, does a massive combo there as well. But if you keep a good range from him, you can kind of run behind him and attack from behind. Yeah, there's lunge. Another lunge. Like I say, you can do 2 or 3 lunges within a quick space of time, so be careful. Yeah, oh, he's still doing the roundhouse kick, so just watch out for that. And I think I pretty much got him. Oh, he's got like 1 HP left. Just careful you don't go too close to the edges because you will get knocked off. There we go. Got him, guys. So that's it. Easy mode done. All dog tags. All that's left is extreme with about 80% of the dog tags. Yep. So playtime 217. I think the credits took about 10 minutes. But yeah, now you should have enough dog tags to acquire the infinity wig. Sorry, the brown wig, basically the infinity wig and the bandana. Yeah, so you get a trophy, guys, Yorkie and Beagle. I think they're for getting 30% off the tanker and 30% off the plant dog tags. Yep, so make sure you make a save because when we do extreme, we're going to load this save from this cleared save. You are going to have them special items, but as long as you don't equip them, it will not void your big boss rank. So I know you can't use special items on them, but as long as you don't equip them, you'll be okay. So yep, that's it, guys. Easy, all dog tags. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you on the big boss video in a few days so I can finish up the platinum. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.